In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enable or disable GPU accelerated rendering in Steam. If you want to adjust how Steam handles certain visual elements and web-based interface content, this setting is the one to look for. GPU accelerated rendering can help Steam use your graphics hardware for smoother performance in web views. But in some cases, turning it off can help if you're experiencing display glitches, lag, or unusual interface behavior. The good news is that changing it only takes a moment. To begin, open Steam and look to the top left corner of the window. Click on Steam to open the main drop-down menu. This is where you will find several core app options, including the settings menu we need for this adjustment. From that drop-down, select Settings. Once the settings window opens, you'll see a list of categories along the left-hand side. These sections control different parts of the Steam client, so if you don't land in the right place immediately, that's completely normal. Next, click Interface in the left sidebar. This section contains display and appearance-related options for the Steam client. After opening Interface, take a moment to scroll down through the available settings until you find the option labeled Enable GPU Accelerated Rendering in Web Views. And note that it requires a restart. At this point, you can choose the setting based on what you need. If you want GPU accelerated rendering turned on, make sure the option is enabled. If you want to disable it, simply turn that option off instead. This change affects how Steam renders certain interface elements that rely on web views, so it may improve responsiveness on some systems, while on others, disabling it may create a more stable experience. After changing the setting, Steam will need to restart before the update takes effect. If you see the Restart Now button, click it to apply the change right away. If you prefer, you can also close Steam and restart it manually. Either method works as long as Steam fully restarts. Once Steam opens again, the new setting will be active. If you change this option to troubleshoot a problem, it's a good idea to test the interface afterward and see whether performance or visual behavior has improved. And that's all it takes to enable or disable GPU accelerated rendering in Steam.